guys, welcome to Bluebird Sport. Second week of videos. Hope you're all fine. By the way, uh, wishing you guys a happy 2021. Hope it's way better than 2020. Didn't really go well for me. Started off with a pretty bad sickness. Had cold, flu, and you could probably sense my voice sounds like a robot right now, so excuse me. But I just want to make sure I put in my video at least once a week, so that's why I'm here pretty much. And just third day's play, and Australia looked to be on the driving seat already. It was tight this morning. We really had to hang in around there, Pujara and Rahane, for us to either go just past 300 or past their score, which was the only way of us winning this test game. But yeah, we capitulated, we bundled out, 3 runouts, can you believe it? I have to give it to Josh Hazelwood for that, for a big quick like him to release it while he's diving, to get Vihari out was pretty amazing. Vishen's run out. So anyways, apart from the runouts, Rahane got a feature for delivery from Pat Cummins, best test bowler in the world for a reason. The Australian attack, probably the best attack in the world. Stark is so quick. Hazelwood has such consistent line and length. But what amazes me about Pat Cummins is he's actually a combination of both. He's quick and he's on to it every single ball. One ball or the other, he's going to get you. Like he got Rahane, and of course he got Pujara with an absolute Jaffa, isn't it? Set him up, he ducked twice, and one which just climbed off a decent length. So again, unplayable delivery is true, but could have been some intent for me a little bit. I think we're trying to preserve the wicket, and eventually our tail capitulated again. Like a pack of cards. No fight. Let me see what the score is. Yep, so 93 for 2, lead by 187. So this session, which is going on right now, is possibly the most crucial for this entire series, let alone this test match. Because we look to be going downhill. Labuschagne and Smith are playing pretty well right now, which means anything over 200 on a fifth day in SCG. Good luck chasing that. And where do we go next? Gabba. So if you guys didn't know, Australia have an impeccable record at the Gabba in Brisbane. They've not lost since 1998. I would have been a toddler shitting myself around my place back that time. Since then, they've never lost a single test match at the Gabba. Will we go and rewrite history? Well, I really doubt it. That means the Border Gavaskar Trophy is going to go back to Australia. Today was the day for us to show some mettle, stay in there, and just see it out. But yeah, of course, sometimes you just got to give it to the opponent. They're just flipping brilliant. So that's what's the story right now. Day 3, India going down the barrel. We look doomed. Well, apart from that, I think there's some positives for us to take this test match, as I did speak about that the last video as well. Shubham Gill, he looked amazing again yesterday to open the innings. Rohit Sharma was good too. That's a good opening partnership we've got up here. Probably I'm not sure they're going to do much in the second innings. Well, if they do, absolutely it's a miracle. I love it. But moving forward, I think we've got a good opening partnership with a lot of intent. And that is the basis of any dominating test team. If you see their opening is what matters, so they take the shine of the new ball, they take the brunt of the attack, and let 2, 3 and 4 basically play in their game. So that's a positive. Saini, he's good in the IPL. I think he might be a bit harsh. It's his first test game, but I think he's all over the place. He's not really consistent with his line. I think he's trying to bowl a bit too quick, and the thing is, I'm not trying to criticize him. It's the first game, and it's easy for you to sit in some part of the world and say, alright, yeah, this is what it is. But what I'm trying to say is, it's just going on, and every over there are at least 2 or 3 balls. It's either wide or full length, and scoring options. And you're bowling against probably the best batsman in Test cricket right now, Smith, and and Labuschagne is in great form. You can't afford to do that when Siraj, Ashwin and Bumrah are so tight. And it's a good strategy that we got Smith into in the first two tests on packing the leg side and basically bowling a middle leg line. So you could see Smith is not really confident because he's a bit worried. He might actually chip one up. So in that way we are strangling the runs and keeping them tight. But Saini comes and bowls one or two out, lets the pressure go, and that means the next over Australians can just defend and wait for Saini to come in and take him on. So I feel he doesn't justify selection for the next game in Gabba, which again, as I told, it's most likely a given, but yeah, sport will surprise you, you never know. So that's about Saini. Injuries. So we've got a few today. Already we've lost Shami, we've lost Shant before we came. Rahul was injured in practice. That's a big miss because I was always thinking he's going to come take Vihari's place, who hasn't been that, oh yeah, today he was unlucky, but hasn't put in a performances yet. And well, now Rahul's gone and Pant seems to be injured. He's in hospital, he might not play. And the big miss is Jadeja. How dear are we going to miss him? Hopefully he returns to the next test. And he's been brilliant, all the three dimensions of the game. Batting, bowling, 4 wickets. If we lose Jadeja, then we're going to lose a lot in our team, the balance of the team and how he actually balances it. That's something I'm thinking about. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully he does play, and we'll see how we go with that. And speaking about the Australian batting, the freak's back. Steve Smith, I think people wrote him off, for a few scores, and then there you go, and that explains his celebration too. You hardly see him just go berserk after a century, but I think his emotions led through. It just takes some mentality to be a cricketer, international, to play in the top level, come back with a brilliant century, and by the looks he's going to take the game away from us once again. So that's how the Indian test is going on, day 3 right now. What I would advise my mates, who are spiritual, I'm not the most spiritual guy, if you're a big supporter of India, do something for me, pray tonight. I think only prayers or massive rain in the middle of an Australian summer can save us. If not, we're going 2-1 down to Gabba, where Australia haven't lost since 1988. Good luck. We'll see how we go. 3 nations in the southern hemisphere, Australia, New Zealand and South Africa, are giving us amazing cricket. During these tough times, I think sport is what keeps our mental health in check. There's something to look forward to, and what better than test cricket, man. Brilliant. I'd be much more happier if we were in a better place today, but unfortunately not. But anyways, it's probably the end of the video. Hopefully I would be much more clear with my voice next time around. I just want to make sure I am doing consistent videos and putting in some effort for what I really love and like. Alright guys, you take care of yourself, and until the next video, I will see you soon. Cheers, Rakz.